Every summer, kids get out of school and prepare to have fun. But while they're at play, they may be experiencing summer learning loss, when children lose some of what they've learned during the previous school year. Research from over a century of studies shows that kids score lower on standardized tests at the end of summer vacation than they do on those same tests at the beginning of summer.
Summer is a great time for the students to have a time to kind of decompress. But at the same time, the research say that our students during the summer can lose up to 3 months.
Most parents agree that summer's a difficult time to keep kids engaged in learning. Children who are not exposed to engaging in educational activities can lose more of their learning than their peers. There's good news, though. There's something every parent can do to help stop summer learning loss, and it's called
We know that through research, it's critically important that kids stay engaged during the course of the summer. It helps have them retain the lessons that they learned in the previous year. It helps them be prepared to go back to school in the fall and continue their learning, so ultimately they keep pace with their classmates. We don't see the expansion of the achievement gap, and ultimately they graduate on time from high school and go to college. But we also know that there are some children in the community that don't have the same opportunities as others. So while some parents have signed their children up for summer camps and summer learning opportunities, there are others that haven't taken advantage of that, either because of economic challenges or they're just not aware of the opportunities. So we're trying to make sure that all of our parents understand that not only is this good for their children, but there are a lot of opportunities for them in the City of St. Paul.
City of St. Paul and St. Paul Public Schools have come up with 6 great steps to keep your kids active in learning all summer long. The Summer Countdown helps parents remember easy ways to help their children have fun, stay healthy, and learn all at the same time.
5 days of active play.
One of the things that the city is really encouraging parents to do is to get their kids active and engaged. Get them off the couch, get them outside, running around. Doesn't matter whether they're playing on a jungle gym at one of the parks or they're participating in a program, might be a pickup baseball game or soccer or kickball or whatever it is. We know that children that are physically active, first of all, they're less likely to be obese, but we also know that it improves brain function. We know that it is incredibly important to their overall health and well-being and success for them to just be physically active. So we want them to not only be running around, we want them to be eating well. If they don't have access to good meals, they can go to one of the parks during the course of the summer. They have access to at least 2 healthy meals every day during the course of the week, and so we think that that's important, and we just really encourage parents to think not only about the mental well-being of the children, but the physical well-being, which ultimately leads to a better educational outcome.
4 places to visit.
St. Paul and Minneapolis have lots of cool places to visit, and many of them are free. You can turn an everyday visit to the park or a ride on a bus into an educational experience just in the way you talk to your child.
When I'm at the bus, I am going to sit them down and ask them to look at the people who come on the bus and what kind of tennis shoes they have, what color. And that's the simplicity. So then they have to concentrate, they have to put their mind into doing something, they have to do it, and then they have to verbalize to the parents. And the next thing you can do is tell me how many of them have a jacket or they have a parka. What is the difference between a jacket and a parka? So then you teach them what it is, and then you ask them to just survey in 2 minutes what is happening in the bus.
Green fruits and veggies.
Kids may not always like to eat their veggies, but they take an interest when they plant their own garden. Or you could visit a farmer's market and let them pick out something that they can prepare with you for dinner.
2 summer projects.
Encouraging kids to tap into their imagination and find fun projects that they're passionate about is a perfect way for them to learn. They can build a fort, fix a bike, clean up a neighborhood, or put on a dance.
One of the things that the city's been doing around summer learning is to really encourage kids to read and parents to find time for their children to read, at least 30 minutes a day, ideally. We'd love parents to find a quiet spot for their children to just sit back with a book. If their children are younger, actually read to the children for 20 or 30 minutes a day. We know that that's incredibly important.
0 sold out.
With school out, kids still deserve the chance to stay active and learn all summer long. Just go to sprocketsstpaul.org, click on the Do the Summer Countdown button, and you'll find tips and ideas for how to turn everyday activities or special outings into learning opportunities. While you're there, check out the Program Finder that lets kids and their parents find programs for every age, every interest, and all our neighborhoods. You can go to sprocketstpaul.org all year long for programs that are just right for your kids. Help your kids avoid the summer slide. Remember,
Do